Good evening, everyone. I'm Vaishnavi Vaiti from Kirin Advisors. Welcome to the virtual roadshow of Fabtech Technologies Cleanrooms Limited. Today, we will provide a brief overview of the company and its innovative business model. Fabtech Technologies Cleanroom Limited specializes in providing customized clean room solution for pharmaceuticals, healthcare, and biotech sectors with in-house manufacturing of pre-engineered clean room partitions and doors. The company offers tailored HVAC systems, exploring and electrification, ensuring compliance with global regulatory standards. From management team, we have Mr. Asif Khan, Chairman and Non-Executive Director. Good evening, Asif sir. Welcome.
Namaskar, how are you?
Yes, I'm good. Thank you. We also have Mr. Asif Usmani, Whole-Time Director.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Welcome. We have Mr. Sumit Trolia, Financial Advisor.
Hi, everyone.
Good evening, sir. Welcome. We have Mr. Anup Munshi, Business Head. Good evening, Anup sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
From Pro Financial Services Private Limited team, we have Mr. Jayesh Vitlani, Senior Vice President.
Hello, good afternoon
Good
to all.
evening, Jayesh sir. Welcome. Also, we have Mr. Tushar Ashar, Vice President.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good evening, Tushar sir. Welcome. Now I hand over to Asif sir to give a short intro about the company and its future plans. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Are we playing the video first?
Okay, sir. We'll play the video.
Technologies Cleanrooms Limited, a leader in clean room solutions for the pharmaceutical, healthcare, and biotech sectors. We are a part of Fabtech Group, which was established in 1996 and has over 28 years of operating history in executing pharmaceutical clean rooms projects. Our company Fabtech Technologies Cleanrooms Limited was incorporated in 2015. Fabtech has specialized in manufacturing pre-engineered and prefabricated modular panels and doors, ensuring global regulatory compliance. In 2022, Fabtech surpassed 100 crore rupees in revenue, and in 2023, it expanded by acquiring a 26% stake in Advantech Air Systems, which manufactured air handling units, which is a critical component of clean room system. In 2024, the company transitioned from a private to a public limited entity and strengthened its portfolio by acquiring 33.33% in Kelvin Air Conditioning and Ventilation Systems Private Limited, which is an integrator for critical HVAC applications, catering to a wide spectrum of industry and businesses, from wall and ceiling panels to doors, HVAC systems, epoxy flooring, and electrification. Fabtech offers fully customized clean room solutions. Our products are not only tailored to meet the specific needs of our clients, but are also FM Global certified, ensuring strict compliance with fire safety regulations. Operating from a state-of-the-art 70,000 square feet manufacturing facility in Umbergaon, Gujarat, Fabtech boasts an impressive annual production capacity of 345,000 square meters of clean room panels as of March 31st, 2024. Our facility embodies our commitment to quality and precision, setting us apart in the industry. Guiding Fabtech Technologies Cleanrooms Limited is a distinguished leadership team, including Chairman and Non-Executive Director Asif Ehsan Khan, Whole-Time Director Osaf Ahmed Usmani, Executive Director and CFO Amjad Adam Arbani, and Non-Executive Director Chirag Himmatlal Doshi, supported by a team of independent directors. Their strategic vision and diverse expertise drive the company's commitment to excellence and industry leadership. Our journey is a testament to our commitment to innovation and excellence. With a team of 111 professionals, technicians, and ISO 9001-2015 certification, Fabtech Technologies Cleanrooms Limited delivers cleanroom solutions that set new industry standards. As partners in progress, we are dedicated to shaping the future of cleanroom technology.
Thank you for watching the video. Over to you, Asif.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. My name is Asif Khan, and I am the founder promoter of the Fabtech group of companies. I am a mechanical engineer by profession, and my journey of business started in the year 1991, where we started a company called Airpack Exports, exporting pharmaceutical machineries to the international market. In the year 1999 was formed Fabtech. Fabtech is today a 25-year-old group engaged in design, build of pharmaceutical, biotech, and healthcare projects. In the last 25 years, we have built a strong network of pharma clients, pan-India, and in these so many years, we've also built a very strong ecosystem of manufacturing clean rooms within the company, capsulation equipment, water system generation distribution, and isolation systems. All that we have done so far has been import substitutes, which before we began, it used to be imported in the country. Fabtech Clean Room, the company which we are going to discuss today, manufactures modular partitions, clean doors, walkable false ceilings, return erasers, and the video has shown you the modular partition ecosystem that we manufacture. We are largely responsible. हमारे से पहले in the country, pharmaceutical factories internal used to be constructed by cement, brick and mortar. I can proudly say that we are one of the first ones to introduce modular partitions in India as an import substitute, and today 99.99% of Indian pharmaceutical companies are using modular partitions, and in a way we have changed the way pharmaceutical factories are built in the country. Today's news, we have seen a lot of capital flowing into the country in the pharmaceutical segment. So clean room industry is set to grow. A clean room is an environment where you have particulate air control, humidity, temperature, microorganism controlled in the environment, in the rooms, in the facilities. And clean room today is needed by each and every industry, not just pharma. हम pharmaceutical में अपनी जगह बना चुके हैं. Any company you name, आप GSK, Novartis, Pfizer, AstraZeneca, Lupin, आप कोई भी company envisage करो इंडिया में, which is into biotech, which is into pharmaceuticals, Fabtech has something or the other to do there. हमारे पास अपस्ट्रीम पोर्शन ऑफ क्लीन रूम नहीं था. केल्विन के एक्विजिशन से हमारे पास पूरा क्लीन रूम एज अ पैकेज, एज अ प्रोडक्ट रेडी है, एंड दैट वी आर लॉन्चिंग इन द फार्मास्यूटिकल सेगमेंट, एंड एट द सेम टाइम वी आर expanding the market to non-pharma. Non-pharma is semiconductors, food, beverages, renewable energy, batteries, automotive components, precision electrical, nuclear power corporations, atomic centers. So non-pharma industry, non-pharma segment is really huge. I will be addressing more of the company and where we are going in the question answer session. If there is anything else, Vaishnavi and the audience, if you would want to know, we are all here.
Thank you so much, Asif sir. We will start with the company presentation.
वैसे वैष्णवी had given me a target कि 30 सेकंड में कंप्लीट करना है. इतनी सारी जर्नी 30 सेकंड में हो नहीं सकती. जितना मुझसे बन सकता था मैंने किया है, and it is it is a nice way of her to control us because हम जब बोलना शुरू करते हैं तो खत्म करने के लिए कोई ना कोई बीच में आना पड़ता है.
No, sir, the floor is yours. You can speak.
Thank you. If you can go through this.
You want me to continue?
Yes, please. Go ahead with this product technical here.
So now in this you can see the complete clean room where the wall partition, the ceiling which is walkable. You can see in the ceiling you can see all the light fittings, the cutout from where the filtration system comes, then the doors. So this is when Mr. Asif was talking, he mentioned about the upstream and downstream part. So what you see here is the downstream part, which consists of the room area where you have controlled air, where you control the temperature, humidity, and particles also. Yeah, you can move to next slide. So this is our we have our factory at Umargaon where 70,000 square feet area is there. Our capacity is about 3,45,000 square meter annually. And in the factory, we have it's a very state-of-the-art plant where we have Italian powder coating plant, which is fully automated. Then we have roll forming machine from Taiwan. We have Amada punching machine and bending machines, which are all from Japan. So it's fully automated plant. You can move to next slide. Now this is our timeline. This is growth to 2015. Our incorporation happens, and then in 2024, now we are converted it to from private limited to limited. So this is our journey. Yeah, you can move to next slide. Now, okay, trusted by industry leader. These are very few names got the consent to put their names in the RHP and DRHP. Apart from these customers, we have a long list of customers like you name any pharmaceutical, whether it is MNC or local domestic customers. We have list of customers like Sandoz, we have Mylan, we have Teva, we have Unichem, Zydus, USV, Ajanta, Microlab, Mankind, Acumes, Fresenius, Baxter, Stride, Wockhardt, Anthem, Desano. It's a long list of customers. So these are the few which I have mentioned. Now this is our capacity utilization. You can move to the next one. Of course, this has been already shown in the video, so I'll not repeat it again. Yeah, now in this slide, if you can see on the extreme left, this is the clean room part which is done with the modular partition system. So you can see the wall panels, you can see the view panels here, which are with the glasses. Then you can see the walkable ceiling. So this consists of the downstream side. Now the middle portion where you can see the upstream part, which is mainly consists of the HVAC duct, the piping, and the air handling unit. On the right hand side you can see a blue box which is air handling units. Now in this image you can see our investee companies. The air handling unit is by Advantech, where we have acquired 26%, and rest of the area of the upstream is done by Calvin, where we have acquired 33% stake. And on the extreme right is the electrification, which is also a very important part of the entire ecosystem of clean room. And now we are already doing certain projects where we are taking the electrical part also. And going forward, we are looking for companies where we'll be able to invest in the same. Next slide, please. So this is a typical clean room, which we have already explained to you. So this is the complete, these are all the components of clean room, the modular partition, the HVAC and electrification.
So I wish to add over here. Can we go back to the last slide, please? Now, as I mentioned in the opening remark, we have the modular clean room panel systems. By acquiring a Kelvin, we have the heating, ventilation, air conditioning system. So two major components of clean room is complete. And that is the product expansion I was talking to you about. Reiterating, pharmaceutical, we are launching this on the network that we have already made, and we are expanding the market into the non-pharma. Electrification, piping, mechanical, plumbing, etc. are the peripheral work where when we do the clean rooms, the peripheral work ticket size can be increased by offering these services also. So this is a natural forward integration that we see going forward. Go ahead, A, please.
Again, if you can see the components of the partition business, what we do. So we have wall panels, we have walkable ceiling, the doors, view panels, and the covings. All the corners in a clean room, those are radius with aluminum curve surfaces. Now, this typical image, what you see is of a large volume parental facility, which was executed around 10 years back, one of the kind in India, where the entire facility can be seen by walking in the corridor. So you can see in the entire facility, you will see a lot of glasses are used so that the facility can be seen from the corridor and the person need not enter the sterile area. Next slide, please. This is typical upstream side, which Mr. Asif has already mentioned. On the right hand side, these blue boxes, these are air handling units, which are manufactured by Advantech. Again, the complete ecosystem. This is the electrification part. So you have design and installation, then control panels, then lightings, then automation, and the testing and commission. Now, these are our strategic investment, which we have already mentioned. Advantech, where we have 26% stake, Calvin 33% stake, and then we have Altair Partition also, which is into ecosystem, which is into economical partitions. And now these partitions we supply to all the vendors, the HVAC contractors who are doing number of projects, even other than clean room where comfort AC, they use the partitions, and Fabtech hold 80% in Altair. Next slide, please. So Indian clean room market is set to grow from USD 227 million to 484 million by 2030. At a CAGR rate of 8.3%. So there is a tremendous growth. The new upcoming markets are coming, which are, of course, semiconductors, then electronics, then EV batteries, solar panel manufacturing facilities. Asif, you have to add something here.
Yeah. So the vision is to become a complete clean room solution provider in the country, manufacturing critical components like air handling units, like dehumidification systems, and everything, modular partitions, doors, view panels within the group. We see a huge opportunity unfolding in the market with India raising its standard. Indian product worldwide, जहां जहां export हो रहे हैं, उनका standards भी बढ़ रहा है. Our own lifestyle is increasing, improving, and every single industry to improve yield, to get operational efficiency and production efficiency and productivity is specified to have clean rooms. Sugar, filling, biscuits, syrup manufacturing. Earlier, syrup used to be in normal conditions. Today, we need clean rooms for that also. So we are seeing a huge potential Fortunately, कोई भी organized study नहीं है in the country to assess the market size, but our experience से हमको इतना तो पता चला है कि 300,000 करोड़ 3 लाख करोड़ सेमीकंडक्टर्स में ही इन्वेस्ट हो रहा है, और अगर आप देखो तो 2 से 4% इज द क्लीन रूम वैल्यू इन दिस इन्वेस्टमेंट दैट इमीडिएटली गिव्स 6 to 12,000 crore का मार्केट साइज. दिस इज जस्ट फॉर सेमीकंडक्टर्स. ऑटोमोटिव आप ऐड करो, you add electric vehicles, you add lithium batteries, you add cables, ऑप्टिकल फाइबर केबल जो टेलीकॉम में लगते हैं, यू हैव एवरी सिंगल, जैसे जैसे इंडस्ट्री बढ़ेगी, जैसे जैसे स्टैंडर्ड्स इंप्रूव होंगे, क्लीन रूम रिक्वायरमेंट बढ़ता जाएगा. एंड आवर विजन इज टू बिकम formidable player in the industry, in the country for clean rooms, and manufacture air handling unit within the group. Advantage बना रहा है, and our plan is to have dehumidification. We have also a lot of other plans going and consolidating our position in the clean room industry in the country. Go ahead, please. Yeah.
I say just to give a flavor, just to give the flavor to audience, I'll just give few names तो थोड़ा लोगों को idea कि apart from pharma और semiconductors और कहाँ पे clean room use होते हैं. Like Bosch जो है fuel injectors assembly के लिए they use clean room. जो cassettes, अभी तो cassettes बंद हो गए, but cassettes बनाने के जो plant होते थे वहाँ पे clean room use होते हैं जो हमने किए हुए हैं. गरवारे जो सन कंट्रोल फिल्म बनाता है, that is done under clean room. कोलगेट टूथपेस्ट अंडर क्लीन रूम. एमबी शुगर जो शुगर के पाउडर सैशे और क्यूब्स आते हैं, दोज आर ऑल डन अंडर क्लीन रूम. इसरो हमारा काफी बड़ा कस्टमर है जिसके लिए हमने काफी सारे प्लांट किए हुए हैं, सैटेलाइट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग वाले. सो इसरो है, एचएएल है. देन वेस्ट कोस्ट ऑप्टिकल फाइबर बनाने के लिए भी क्लीन रूम यूज होता है. So these are the few industries where the clean rooms are used. Apart from what you can see on the screen is of course pharmaceuticals, where we are already there. Biotech, we are already there. Healthcare industry to some extent, yes, we are there. We are expanding in that domain. Then semiconductor, electronics, automotive, data centers, green energy. These are the industries which are coming in a big way, where the ticket size will be much bigger than what we are doing now. Next slide, please. So I'll request Sumit to take over from this slide onwards.
Thank you, Usmani sir. Yeah. So talking about the market size of clean room, it is currently close to 300 million of USD, which is expected to grow up to 484 million USD. So this it reflects the strong and consistent growth in the business of clean rooms. So by 2030,
and again I would like to repeat that there are no organized study. This is a glimpse of, but based on the experience that we have practical with heads and feet on the ground, the numbers are different, very high. Go ahead, sir.
So now talking about the market size by end user, semiconductor and electronic industry hold the market share of 50%, and the pharmaceutical industry holds 25% of the overall market size, following by hospital, healthcare, food and beverage, which all together hold the 25% of the clean room market. Then market size by region, the Indian market size by region has been segmented into 4 regions, like North India, South India, West India and the East India. North India and South India combined together hold 70% of the clean room business, and the West India and East India hold remaining 30%. Next, please. So now talking about the key demand drivers in the clean room partition market, as we said that clean room is essential for creating control environment to control the pollutants, microbes, air particles and all. So growing the market demands with the government initiatives like Make in India, governments aiming to reduce the dependency on the import side. So these all are going to increase the demand for the clean rooms. Then with the global quality standards and the safety standards, all these factors are fueling the clean room demands in India and the global market. So these are the typical demand factors which will we can say that these are the demand drivers which is going to be open the market, bigger market and larger market. So now here you can see the HVAC market. Till now there is a CAGR, there is a growth of CAGR rate of 9.4%. However, so if you can see the projection estimation by 2030, the HVAC market will be of 32 million USD. Okay,
Billions.
which will have a robust CAGR of close to 30%. So this CAGR is aligning with uh, our object to acquire the Kelvin in our basket. Next, please. So these are the highlights of financials for last 4 years. So in the very first half of this year, we have achieved 62.2 crores of turnover with a PAT of 5.4, which is 9% overall. Over the last 4 years, we have 10% of uh, EBITDA on an average, and the PAT is around 6 to 7%, which is growing year on year. Next, please. So we have ROE, ROCE, debt equity ratio, and debt service coverage ratio. If you see debt to equity ratio, it is very much evident that our dependency on borrowings has been reduced and we are generating cash flows with our business. Next, please. So these are current ratios, receivable turnover ratios, self-explanatory. So these are the performance statement for the last 4 years. Next, please. This is financial position of the company for last 4 years. Next, please. So here you can see the cash flows from all the three segments. Cash flow from the operations have been positive in all the 4 years. Then cash flow from investment, we have made investments to Calvin, Advantech, and Altair. So you can see the investments have been done in the certain companies for the inorganic growth. Then we have cash flow from financial activities. Move next. Jesse, would you like to take on this?
Yeah. So the issue is the entire fresh issue of 32 lakh 64,000 equity shares of a face value of rupees 10. We have fixed the price band of 80 to 85 rupees, and at the upper band, the issue size is 27.74 crore. The anchor book has begun today, and the issue will open tomorrow, and it will end on 7th of January. So I think rest of the data are there, and it is on the BSC SME segment. The equity shares will get listed. The object of the issue. So we have object to meet the long-term working capital requirement, and we have earmarked 14 crores towards that object. And there is as we have discussed, we are further acquiring the shares of Kelvin Air Conditioning, and for that we have earmarked 5.5 crores to meet that, and the rest GCP. Yes, sir. Can
Yeah.
take this.
So we have these are the strengths that set apart the Fabtech. Yeah. So we have capabilities to integrate the project with the industry, and we have experience of doing backward integration for inorganic growth. Then we have support from larger group company. We have one company which is into global, like international turnkey projects. So we have support from them. They buy from us for their international market requirements. Then we have automated, as Usmani sir said, we have state-of-art automated, semi-automated manufacturing facilities. So our management team has more than 3 decades of experience in this clean room domain, and we are end-to-end clean room solution provider for HVAC, like upper stream and downstream. So these are the strengths of the Fabtech. Next, please. So talking about the strategy of the company, so we will pursue the inorganic growth going forward by the targeting the Kelvin to make a Kelvin 51% of our stake. So Kelvin will be our subsidiary with this issue, and then our engagement will be with customers will increase going forward to deliver efficient clean room design, construction, and maintenance for maintenance work. Then we are focusing on HVAC system market, which has bigger market in clean room. Then we will achieve operational and financial efficiency. We will cut down the cost, increase the uh, capacity going forward, and our that we are moving towards from focusing to non-pharma sector also. So these are all like semiconductor, electronics, green energy. So government is focusing for Indian manufacturing units. So we are also going there to cater their clean room panels demand. Yeah, move next. So these are our IPO intermediaries. Vibro is our underwriter and book running lead manager. Masitla is our RTA. Rajani Associates is our legal advisor to the issue. Axis Bank is our banker to the company and banker to the issue. Azmera is our statutory auditor. Rikhab Securities Limited is our market maker. Kirin Advisors Private Limited is our IR and PR agency.
Thank you, sir.
Moving.
Now we will start with the question and answers.
Thank you.
I request all the participants to post their questions in comments. So first question is from Dhwani Ahuja. What is our overseas presence?
So India is such a huge opportunity, and with such a burgeoning market, we first have to go for the low-hanging fruits in the Indian market, which for at least for the next 7 to 10 years is not going to slow down. Second, our international presence is fairly strong with one of the group companies already present in the Middle East, Persian Gulf, and Africa. And as Sumit mentioned, our international company and other traders in India who operate internationally, they buy products from us. When Africa is ready for data centers, like Kenya is getting ready for data centers, we have sufficient presence, adequate presence there to roll out our offering when that market opens up. Dhwani, I hope I have replied to your question. If not, let us know, please.
Thank you, sir. Next question, please. Prayank Sharma, what is the revenue guidance for financial year 25 and 26, and what kind of PAT margins are we expecting?
So, Korean, we are spilling over with at least roughly around 160 crores of order position. We are expecting between 220 to 240 CR with a PAT of almost the same. And this is not taking into consideration our inroads or our endeavors in the non-farmer market. The non-farmer market will come into play in the year 26 onwards. In 26, we are expecting again to jump by 30-35%.
Next question, please. R.N. Gupta, how old is this technology and how was the food and farm industry coping with this
Very
export?
nice. The technology is age old, pretty age old. And example, modular partition started in the year 1991, no, 1985 in the West, and it came to India in the year 2001. There are still so many technological innovations that still has to find its way into the country. So while the technology is old, India is now accepting and adopting these technologies. The pharma industry is pretty advanced in terms of the clean room deployment. In fact, clean room has become sterile rooms also in pharma. But food is catching up, and with some incidents of multinational food companies where you found some contamination happening in the food product, the standards, the FDA has become very stringent for the food. Earlier, it was a plain ventilation that they used to be deploying, the food used to be deploying. But pharma is pretty advanced in terms of clean room usage.
Next question, please. Rohit Karni, what is the current order book of the company and what is pipeline bid and output?
Hey, you want to answer this? I have already
Yeah,
replied to the book.
we have current order book of 110 crore for standalone Fabtech clean room. Then we have Calvin, which is 75 crore, Altair 11 crore, Advantech 21 crore. So consolidated 227 crore approximately.
So that's the current order book. We are in the next quarter, we'll deliver, we'll bill, we'll add more, and we expect 170 to 180 crores order spillover in the next year. Strike rate is we have a strike rate of around 15 to 20%. But going forward, this is going to improve. The market is unfolding at such a heavy level, at such a high level, that we are in a position to pick and choose our orders now.
Next question, please. Unified Bharat, name some CDMOs and pharma companies where you have installed clean rooms, also their unique name location, also your competitors in India.
Yes, A, please.
Okay, few of the unique, almost all plants we have done. Ajanta Pharma, all the plants. When I say all the plants, Ajanta Pharma, Aurangabad, Dahej, Guwahati, and now Indore. Unichem, Goa, the biggest one, the entire complex is there. Then Unichem Roha, which is their API unit. Unichem Indore, which was done by us and later on taken over by Mylan. These are all done by us. USV, all their plants, whether it is Daman or Chiploon or the recently inaugurated one at Baroda, all done by us. Mankind Pharma, all their API units are done by us. Akums, we have done about 12 units for them for different product segments. Baxter, 3 LVP plants are all done by us. Fresenius Kabi, Ranjangaon LVP facility was done by us. Fresenius Kabi Onco facility at Baddi was done by us. Strides Arco Lab, the oncology unit, At Bomsendra, that was done by us, later on taken over by Mylan. Wokhard, Aurangabad plant, as well as Dubai plant was done by us. Anthem, we have done number of projects at Bomsendra. Desano, all their plants in Bangalore, all done by us.
I think we got to stop, otherwise time chala jayega. So as I said, multinationals, the Indian multinationals, small companies, upcoming companies, wherever you name, and it's a repeat business. And competitors, we have three competitors of major competitors acquired by the Japanese. So all the Japanese, they had approached us. We had one single balance sheet, and then we demerged into product center businesses and balance sheets. We have integrated clean rooms, we have GMP, and we have Suvidha, Nicomac, Suvidha, GMP combined, one competition taken over by the Japanese, Nicomac taken over by the Japanese, and integrated clean rooms, iClean, by the Japanese. So fortunately, fortunately, we were one balance sheet, and the deals with the Japs did not happen. And after that, we made a conscious decision that we will grow on our own. And this reason why we're listing is also to create an image to bid for the higher ticket projects that are now beginning to happen. We largely remain an Indian player, and we have such beautiful opportunities unfolding that now we wish to acquire and consolidate rather than getting acquired. Yeah, please.
Classify that all taken over by Mylan in India are done by us.
No, we lost it. I lost you. Sorry.
All the plants in India which have been taken over by Mylan are done by us.
Yeah. So this is nice. Yeah.
Thank you. Next question, please. Abhishek Bansal. Hi, I wanted to understand, since the industry is poised for a strong future growth, why there's a consolidation taking place in the industry.
That is precisely the reason why consolidation is taking place. Because earlier you have to understand, Abhishek, Indian pharma and Indian clean room industry, which has made India the pharmacy of the world, remains a very fragmented and distorted industry. We, with our interactions with the private equity players and major funds, since 10 years, we have been telling them to start taking interest in our industry and start consolidating. 6 months back, no, a year back, something happened with us. We had invested 7-8 years back in a company called TSA, which 7 months back we sold to Thermax. And then the industry opened up and became reciprocal and became amiable to consolidation. So one TSA Thermax deal that we built TSA and we sold to Thermax, that example really helped people understand the value our industry has to offer. So and majorly, if you see in our industry, 0 to 25 to 30 crores aate people, log dam tod dete hain. And here we are now to help Pan India acquire, consolidate, and become bigger. See, being a 50 crore player, we cannot bid for projects which are happening of 50 crores and 100 crores. Understand, pharma ticket size of clean room is between 5 to 15 crores each ticket. Non-pharma, that is semiconductors, automotive, each ticket is 50, 100, 200 crores. So when those are the kind of opportunities you see, you cannot have a balance sheet of 25 to 40 crores and bid for a 200 crore project. Yeah. The sad part, we don't know whether the responses are fitting in well with the audience or not. So we're not able to gauge the responses.
Can I add a point here, Asif, to the point you're making about this consolidation?
Yeah, please. Go ahead, Anup.
Okay, yeah. So Abhishek, I would like to give you an example from the industry itself. If you look at, say, late 90s and early 2000, I don't know, you could count IT companies, almost about 100 companies. And if you look at, the market was growing, everyone knew the market is growing at more than 100, 150%. And ultimately, you are today left with maybe 5 or 6 top shots and maybe 7, 8 mid sector. So consolidation always happens when there is a huge future growth expected, because the scale of operations, then your penetration and the way you go through, that's what is what that consolidation happens. That's the time when it happens, actually. I hope that can add to your understanding.
Yes, sir. Asif sir, can we move forward to the next question?
Yes, please. Yes.
Next question, please. Abhishek Bansal. And how is our vertical integration via strategic acquisition positions in terms of cost of competitiveness and margin expansion compared to our peers?
Yeah. So when we have acquisitions happening, and when you have multiple companies in various geographies coming together, you have procurement advantages, you have logistical advantages, you have service benefits that the customer gets, and automatically these volumes, these logistical ease, the size of procurement adds to your bottom line.
Asif sir, I guess there's some network issue.
Am I clear? Am I audible?
Yes, and now you are. We lost you.
Audible, but your video is frozen, Asif.
I know I'm having some challenge with the background. Otherwise, if I remove the background, it will be smooth and all over again. But that's fine. So was I able to take the question? Was I audible? And did my reply go through?
Yes, but we lost you.
Can you take this up? Anup, you can take this up.
No, I think everywhere the network issue, I don't know whether it is system issue or even the question is not
Am I
changing.
audible now? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, but your video is not.
Sorry. Am I audible now? Am I audible now?
Yes, sir, but a bit low.
Can other member mute themselves? Sorry, sir. And, sir.
Yes, sir. So
Everything is done, but
integration and
nothing is
strategy.
audible now. Even the questions are not changing. So.
No, the vertical integration and strategic acquisition itself means pan India.
This question is already answered, Asif.
No, so I was not able to understand or gather if my reply went through.
Yes, sir, we had lost him in between. So
I'm repeating.
Yes.
So consolidation will help us have stakes, strategic acquisition happening pan India, which will give us geographical advantage, logistical ease, and procurement advantages. Volumes grow, volume procurement naturally, as you would imagine, would lead to cost competitiveness. Multiple companies में आप acquire करते हो, lots of duplication of work also goes off, and that naturally leads to margin expansions. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Can we move forward
Yes,
to
sir.
the question?
Thank you, Abhishek. This was helpful. And honestly, to know the audience reaction encourages us also. This is good. Go ahead, the next question.
Rohit Karmur. There is no peer company shown in RHP. It's HVAC like a peer company.
Yes, HVAX is a peer company. iClean Integrated Clean Room is a peer company. Then you have GMP, which is acquired by Shinryo. That's a peer company. Of course, in the listed space, you might be saying though.
Next question, please.
Yes.
Sure, questions are not changing on the screen. Please
No
answer.
changing.
Yes, sir, they are changing. Next question is from Mr. Shailendra. What will
Okay,
be the
Shailendra, so percentage of Fabtech share in Kelvin as of now is 33.33%, and we have a target given to them which they are about to meet. And 31st March, we will be having a consolidation happening there also. We'll be increasing our stake to 51%.
okay? Next question.
Valuation, I rather keep it myself. You will know when we acquire.
Yes, sir.
The first order, we lost AU. So we have already made a beginning in the semiconductor industry. The first one has happened, CG Semicons, and the bid in the pipeline around 500 crores. But let's be very reasonable. We should not, and we ourselves are not having any high expectations. So the first 25 and 26 projections we have kept assuming that we are still going to be in the pharma with a little bit of food and other data centers flowing in. Though we have made it for impressive beginning in data centers, we have made a beginning in the semiconductors, but naturally in semiconductors it will go from the first ticket size is 6.5 crores, we'll go from here to 25 to 50 and then to reach to the 100 crore ticket size. So we are very pragmatic and very practical in our projections. We next 2 years have taken only with the current industry that we are in. So irrespective of the bid pipeline, we are not having ambitious projections.
Next question.
Sumit.
Next question is from Mr. Prayan Sharma. Sir, why our top line and bottom line took hit in financial year 24 and 23, and will we come back to financial year 23 level top and bottom line in coming years?
Sumit, you're mute.
Sorry. So in the FY21, the business got affected due to the pandemic, wherein there was a disruption due to lockdown and transportation was not going on. Factory operations was disrupted. So this resulted into backlog of dispatches, and then some orders got pushed to the next following years. So you can see hence the spike is there in the next 2 years. But due to that, the FY24 is look like a decline, but it is a standard year. So in the year 23, there is a one more factor that we have some Rockwool orders, priorities Rockwool orders, which we had to dispatch on a priority basis. And the Rockwool has some manual work which has longer production cycle. So these two factors was there which has make the FY24 looks like a decline.
So in short, if I have to put it, the pandemic was a distorted year. The year after that was an extraordinary year with the order flow moving from that year to the next year. After that year, it was normalization. Add to that certain non-standard product coming in, which was a surprise. But we have now given up capacities to take care of the surprises also. And you have seen this level this year, December end, we have already, I think, touched
100
crores. All right, and we are well poised with our order position to reach our numbers.
So till September it is 62, and we will be doing with the same pace in this year and the coming years.
Okay, next question. Mahesh Khatri, what is the ratio of repeat business?
63% of our business is repeat. 73% or 63 to 70%.
Okay. Next question. Rohit, will the IPO be enough, or are you thinking of raising more money in the future?
So after we raise this round, we'll be meeting what we have already promised. And yes, there are bigger opportunities coming in, and this decision can only be taken a year and a half from now. But we are on the growth trajectory, and we're going to beat expectations.
Okay. Next question. Aditi Menon, what is our 10 clients' contribution? Are we heavily depending upon them?
Not really. The names have already been given to you by Mr. Osmani some time back. We have Glenmark, we have Ajanta, we have Microlabs, we have. But as expansions happen, these clients, it's not the question. These clients grow, we grow. But there is no question of getting heavily dependent on them, because this always adds to our references. So today we have a huge pipeline, and we are in a position to pick and choose to meet our numbers.
Okay. Next question. Vihan Bhandari, what is the difference between pricing by Fabtech versus MNC competitors, if any?
Decently priced for us to back these projects. In fact, I don't think so. There are MNCs. Even if they're Japanese companies, number one, our Indian presence. Number two, our huge reference base. Number three, in our parent company's experience in working in tough geographies. India makes it a cakewalk. And so, no, reference in semiconductors is the only thing. Data centers, reference building will take a little bit of time, but I don't think so pricing will be a challenge for us. And the make in India sentiment that is happening is really helping cause of all the Indian companies. And we are the we are two of the five competitors now remaining Indian. Otherwise, everybody else is Japanese now.
Next question. Ananya Swaminathan, after receiving a contract, what is the time period for delivery of solution?
Yes, AU, please.
Yeah, 4 to 8 months depend upon the size of the project.
Okay. Anurag Shah, post-issue promoter stake is drastically reduced. What steps going forward promoters will take to have strong holding in company?
Anurag, I wish we can have a chat on this one, but I don't think so. Okay, we are diluting more than the mandatory requirement, and that's about it. We raised about a little bit 6-7% pre-IPO, 25%. So we still have a very strong 69% holding. And is that if 6% is to be bought back, we'll do that in 7 months of time. But it all depends on our advisors.
Maitri Shah, are there any margin differences in upstream and downstream work?
Depends on project to project. Going forward, I think I can answer this in a very different manner. In 2 years of time, post 2 years, you will see 3 to 4% of margin expansion.
Next question, please. Anurag Shah, when do you think the next round of fundraise will be required?
No idea. We have, but you'll know soon.
Yes. Next question is from Dhani. Can we go above 51?
Yeah. This is nice. This is a nice one. Can we go? The standard model of investing in companies is the first tranche of 26 to 33% goes in the company. Then we give targets to our investee company. When they meet the target, we give an option of the second tranche, them taking money home and securing themselves. That's how we reach 51. And in Kelvin, we are reaching that figure of 33 to 51 1 year's time. In Advantech 26, to 51. We have not done it even after 5 years because there were certain challenges which the company is overcoming. Once they meet those numbers, we will, yes, have a strategic position there. When is a difficult thing? How? Internal accruals mostly so far. Kelvin, 1/3 was done by the pre-IPO round, and the object of the issue is to raise our stake to 51 in Kelvin. So timing is, it depends on how the companies perform, with all our support, of course.
Next question is, are we manufacturing the equipment that goes into setting up a clean room? If no, what are they?
So we are manufacturing the downstream portion. Everything that is in the downstream except the flooring is done by us in-house. Upstream, the top of the clean room, the air handling unit is manufactured by Advantech. But then going forward, not all our clean rooms will be having Advantech air handling units. We go also by consultants and vendor specifications, and also how Advantech gets established into the certification platform. And what are then, like chillers, we procure from various Blue Stars or Kirloskars or Walters or Carrier or Daikin, or ducting. The steel is procured from various sources. There are so many things which we don't manufacture. There's a huge scope of getting everything manufactured in-house also.
Okay, next question. Roberts, what is the post-money valuation we are looking and post-money PE multiple?
I think Vibro should be able to reply to this. Yeah.
I think it would. Yeah.
Oh, easy.
PE ratio would be in between 10 to 11, and post money valuation would be 105 and 110 CR.
Next question.
Yeah.
Have you received?
Have you seen the questions?
Yes, we
Go ahead.
We have received a number of inquiries. We have already offered. Apart from this, we are already approved by Jacobs, a very large consultant for semiconductors. It's a MNC firm. We are approved by Tata Consulting Engineers, and we are approved by Tata Projects, who are all doing semiconductors here in India, and they are the major players. We have a couple of inquiries which we have already offered, and it is under discussion. And these are all large inquiries.
Next question, please. Deepak will tell you all the best for the IPO. A very helpful meet. Thank you. We have covered majority of questions. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Asif sir. Thank you, Asif sir. And thank you, Pushpa sir. Anup sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Jay sir. All the best for the IPO.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Very much.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Would you like to say something?
No, so as discussed, the issue is beginning tomorrow, and we request all the participants to participate in the issue. And we really thank you very much for your very interactive participation and listening to us. I also thank Asif sir for answering each and every questions very nicely, and I think it really helps the investors at large to take their decisions.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, Ayu. Thank you so much, Anup.
Thank you, everyone.
Jayesh bhai, thank you. Vaishnavi, good job. Thank you so much. Vishal bhai, God bless you. Thank you.